Obviously, there's a new job on your horizon, a new workplace, joining a new team. This is all about building up your work life with patience. There's some sort of new employment happening where you're going to be joining a new team, and it's going to help you succeed in wherever you're going next. You'll be dedicated to this team, and it's going to help you grow. It's about having, right now though, I would say rest up because you're going to be busy. You're definitely going to be busy with this new position. So get all the rest and sleep that you can now because it might come sparingly in the future. It's not exactly about overworking yourself, but you're just going to be busier than normal, which is good. If that's what you're looking for, it's good. So enjoy the relaxation and the peace that you have right now because there's going to be a lot of excitement happening soon. It's going to be an exciting time, and when you're excited, even if it's because of happiness or something exciting that's going to be happening, like say, it's a new job and it's your dream job, right? It's everything that you've ever wanted with the sun. It's something that is truly going to give you joy, but it's still exhausting, okay? It's still going to take a lot of energy out of you. So revel in your happiness, but just know that you need rest as well. You know, you have to balance your life still. Even if you are truly in love with your life, you still need to take time off to rest, have vacation. Or even if it's just at night, to give yourself an hour without any distractions to, I don't know, take a bath, read a book, do something that truly feeds your soul with rest, relaxation, and peace. When you fill up your cup at the end of the night, you know, just as an example, it could be in the morning as well. It could be on the weekends. It could be a whole week that you put, you know, that you plan out as a vacation or a staycation. Maybe it's going for a walk, you know, at lunch. Whatever it is, you have to carve out time to balance out the energy that you're going to be feeling, but it's going to be excitable. You're going to be really excited about this new opportunity that's coming towards you. It's something that you've wanted with the sun. The sun is about gaining everything that you've ever wanted, right? The sun also has a quote that says, "I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success." So when you come at this position with happiness, you know, and you're light and you're just exuberant, it's that energy of like attracts like, and success begets more success. So when you're so happy and fulfilled and you love what you're doing, it just draws in more success for you. Not a bad read. We have the Knight of Swords coming in. So there's going to be a lot of mental activity with this position. Again, with the rest card here, it's just giving me like, remember to balance out rest in between. You know, if you are at work all day and you're thinking and you're doing and you're, you know, constantly making decisions, you know, mental activity is actually something that drains you, right? Even if you're in school all day and you're sitting in a chair but you're studying, you're burning calories, believe it or not. And you could become tired just by studying, you know. So remember to balance out your energy with that. But there's big changes and opportunities coming towards you, and they're going to be making you very excited. But you have a wit to you that people want to be around. That's why you're joining this team. You're witty, you're quick-minded, you know intellectually how to handle yourself. you speak clearly. Maybe you are wise, and you know how to assert yourself in certain ways that aren't arrogant, but state the case. And that's exactly what this team wants from you. They want you to be who you are, and that's what they want you as part of the team. You're part of something that they've been looking for, and it's going to be highly successful for you. You're going to be successful in this position. It's a big change up. It's a big jump. So you seize the moment, right? And come correct. Remember to feed your brain with the right foods. There's certain foods that your brain needs. Your brain needs fats, the healthy fats, not like the McDonald's fats. It needs like avocado fats and nuts and stuff like that. Especially if you're going to be in a place where you're going to be making decisions a lot or speaking, publicly. Remember to eat food that feed your brain. Look it up. Figure out what foods are going to help your brain activity. Certain exercises in the morning, or drinking a cup of water before you have coffee or eat. There's certain things that you could do that are very small in its approach, but will help your brain activity stay sharp. Chariot. This is screaming victory for you. This is something that you've been waiting for. This is something that you've been wishing for, waiting for, and now is the time that you're going to get it. All your hard work is going to pay off for you, and it's going to be exciting, which is great news. So you have great news coming in. There's an invitation for you to join a group that's really going to be helpful for you, and you have the willpower to do it. Don't take the position of imposter syndrome, where it's like, I don't deserve this. No, you do deserve this, and you have the ambition to get over any kind of obstacle. You've already gotten over a lot of obstacles, so now there's victory here, and it's coming in on its chariot for you. It's coming to swoop you up like a limousine and take you away to a great opportunity. So we got the Hierophant coming out. Again, it's about joining in a huge institution, a group of people that's already been established, right? So this establishment is looking at you now and wanting you to join its organization. It could be in education, it could be in religion, or it could just have a corporate kind of energy. It doesn't have to be a corporation per se, but there's ground rules to this group. And there's already organization. It's not like a grassroots group. This is an established group already. Traditional or not, there is a pecking order, okay? And you're coming into from the ground floor up, obviously, but you're meant to be there. And there's some sort of sharing of knowledge or education that you'll be doing. And you have the wits about you to do it. You're meant to be there. It's something that you've wanted. And you're going to get it. It's like, yeah, you dream of something, your dreams are coming true, babe. It's happening for you. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Moon popping out as well. And also the Seven of Swords, which is strange. There's a lot of backstabby energy here. Well, this is the end of being backstabbed, I think. I think you have been in certain groups that have been wishy-washy in their approach to you. Like, you thought you were part of it, and then all of a sudden they turn on you and they backstab you. There's been a lot of deceit, lies, cheating, theft, underhandedness, scheming, gossip, spying, you know, all this stuff in your past. But you made it out of that. It's the end of this cycle, right? Bad mouthing everyone. You know, those like low level people in groups that gossip about you to isolate yourself, right? And put you out to pasture. You're learning that that's no longer serving you, or you realized what you were in and you left that, and that's the end of that. But the moon is here with that, with these two cards. I think you used your intuition to get over the fact of like you wanting to be part of this past group, but just realizing the reality of it and knowing that it was just a bunch of lies and trickery, right? You don't want to be a part of that because that's so, it's very low level behavior. And who wants to be in a gossipy bunch of people that you can't trust? Like, are we in 7th grade or are we adults? You know, I think that's what you were feeling. You're just like, okay, I'm an adult and I'm dealing with other adults, but they're acting like children. I don't want to deal with this stuff. I don't want to be in a group of people, you know, every day of my life and wonder what they're saying behind my back, or if they're spying on me, or if they're spreading rumors. You know, if they talk about other people, they're talking about you too. Okay? So remember, if you're around somebody that is constantly gossiping about other people or talking negatively about other people in any sort of way on a constant basis, not because they're trying to figure something out and be, you know, if it's like one of your best friends and they're trying to bounce ideas off of you over one situation, that's one thing. But if there's like, you know, an acquaintance around you that you barely know and they're just spreading all these, hey, did you hear about so-and-so and this and that? And they're always whispering these gossipy things. Be wary of those kind of people because they will talk about you as well. They'll make up things and spread it. They'll take things out of thin air and like turn it into an issue just because they're bored with their own life, or it makes them feel more powerful when they talk about other people. Be wary of those people. You don't want people like that in your life. And I think that was the end of that cycle for you. You were in past groups that were doing that, and that's no longer the case in this new group that you're turning into, like you're joining, which is great news for you. It's great news. Like, obviously, you still feel stressed out and nervous that might happen again because there's stupid people everywhere. But I think with this sun here, it's telling you, like, you're being picked, okay? You're going to be recognized and you're going to be asked to join a group that's good for you. And that's the key thing here. It's going to be good for you. But you're standing out here, and there's a lot of victory in this read. There's a lot of triumph and victory and achievement. You might turn into somewhat of a celebrity in a very small scale, but you're going to be recognized in the general public, or you're already starting to be, and someone's picking you to join their team, basically. They see your hard work. There's someone here that's ahead of an organization, and they're looking at you and they're like, all right, this wreath is for you. I want you to join us in our pursuit here. You have something to say that I want you to share, and I want you to be part of this group, which is great. So your hard work is paying off. We have the Page of Swords popping out and the Magician popping out. Okay. So there might be some creativity, like this might be a creative pursuit, a creative job. It's about speaking, okay? So it could be, you're speaking with a group. You're either talking to a group or speaking with the group. You could be bouncing ideas off of a group, you know, working together, or you could be teaching in some sort of way. But there's a lot of mental agility here, and remember to think before you speak, because people are going to be listening to you intently, okay? And that's a skill to learn in itself. Like, just because you're a teacher doesn't mean you won't make a mistake here and there. Everyone's human and we all make mistakes still. So remember to speak slowly, formulate your thought, take a deep breath, and then speak. Just because someone might be pressuring you to speak faster doesn't mean that you have to take the bait. Okay? That's typical in like the legal field, or if someone's trying to squeeze information out of you. Narcissists play the time thing a lot, where they pressure you with time to make a decision right now, or answer me right now, or just answer me at all. Remember that just because someone asks you a question, you have every right to not answer that question. You don't have to answer a question just because someone asks you it, okay? It's a controlling thing. And remind yourself that you are in control of your mouth. And if you want to speak, then you speak. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. It doesn't matter who it is that's asking you a question. You have no right. You have every right to do what you want, and you have no forced action to speak if you're not ready to. But remember that when you're in a teaching position and people are intently listening to you, sometimes speaking slower will help, because you have a few extra seconds just to double check what you're about to say before you open your mouth. Because once you say something, it's hard to take it back, okay? Some people might forgive you, other people might not, you know? And you have to learn how to be a smooth talker and have that gift of gab. It's a skill, and it takes practice. So remember that before you can speak fast and just, be snappy with your words, especially in a new position, and people are looking at you and looking up to you, or looking to you for some sort of advice or information, just remember to be a little bit delayed in your response, 17:17 on the clock, and think before you speak. It will help you delay or avoid arguments, let's say, but there's justice for you here, and it's good. It's a good karmic justice. You're getting exactly what you deserve in life. You've worked very hard to get where you are, and now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Again, there's a lot of law and order here. There's order to this organization. This is something that is not like a new tech startup kind of feel, right? This is like a long-standing organization, or just someone that is already established, and they want you to join and play by their rules. They want you, and they want your information and input, but you have to play by their rules. Remember that. But if you speak with truth and honesty, and you think before you speak, I think you're going to be well off in this position. There might be travel involved here with this job, but this news is coming in fast, and we have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, so whatever's coming in for you is going to come in pretty soon. It's going to come in fast. It's like, hot news on the press, if you're old and you understand what that even means. It's like just off the press when the paper's still hot from the printer, right? This news is going to come rushing in. It's going to be exciting. There's a lot of excitement for you here, and there's a lot of happiness and positivity. So I think that you're going to be really happy with the news that's going to come in for you. And you are being picked, specifically you. So remember that. If you feel like you have imposter syndrome, where you're like, I don't deserve this, I shouldn't be here, everyone's smarter than me, or everyone's more blah, 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 blah. They want you, and they want you for a reason. And remember that you have something special to say and something special to offer. Everyone does. Everyone has something different to offer. And remember that about you too.